I work in an apartment complex for 55-year-olds and with over 800 apartments as the maintenance manager. It's not uncommon to be called for a welfare check or be doing a service call and find a deceased elderly person. My mornings start at 6. I walk from my truck, with my coffee and lunch in tow, to the main fire gates where my work cart is located, waving and saying good morning to all my early birds. Monday morning, while doing just that, a man who looked to be young, like 45, in a red shirt and blue jeans, looking a bit lost, not really out of norm for round here. I tipped my hat to him and said good morning as I passed. The man looked at me as if I scared him or just did something crazy. He didn't say a word. Again, not out of norm. Some residents are just in their own world. I got my cart and looked to my right towards the fire gate, and the man looked over his shoulder at me with the same look as before. I nodded once more, and the man looked to the fire gate. Kind of odd, but I didn't think much of it really. The residents here can be unique, this is normal. On Tuesday, the same guy, same time, on the outside of the fire gates. I looked at him, said good morning, how are you? The man had been standing still in the middle of the main parking lot entry, looking lost. Again, not out of norm, as some residents will wait for rides wherever they want. He didn't turn his body, he peered at me over his shoulder, glaring at me like I said some obscenity to him, but while still looking confused. I shook it off as okay, he must have dementia or something. Around 2:30 in the afternoon today, I was called for a welfare check on an apartment next to the fire lane near where this man was. As soon as I got up to the door, I noticed that Meals on Wheels had left 2 days' worth of missed meal tickets on the front door. This is not uncommon, sometimes the elderly just don't want to eat. As we entered the apartment, I saw him. Sure enough, laying in bed, long passed on, was the man I had seen. As the coroner handed me the paperwork, I quickly saw that time of death was late Sunday night or early Monday morning. I asked if this was accurate. The coroner said he could do me one better. The man passed away at roughly 5:51 Monday morning. I said no, I saw him this morning. Coroner said the man's health watch recorded his time of death. I do not know how or what exactly I experienced this morning. All I know is what I saw was that man just as clear and real as you and me. I assume the man was looking or waiting for his sister to show up and find him. After I left work and the pieces started to come together, it spooked me, like it hit me hard, causing me to go into a panic attack.